My name is Nick Cherrett and I'm the captain and fly half of men's rugby union at the University of Northampton. Not long till varsity now. Team selection is going to be next week, I believe, and the buzz around the squad is absolutely incredible. Everyone's really fighting for their place. Got loads of players to choose from and loads of people putting their hand up. And you know, varsity is only once a year, probably the biggest game of the year, against Bedford away this year. The annual event, everyone competes against them, and really looking forward to getting the game and getting the selection in. And yeah, the commitment just starts at training, getting the buzz in, getting the attitude right, and then hopefully on the day we can get the win.
I've got 10. Right, boys, fill in. Taff, you run in. We'll just swap over time.
Good, there's your hole. Good.
Come on, Phil! Ryan, you should have gone there. I should have done. Yeah. Okay, you're eating the space.
I'm Taylor, I'm number 8. With this being my first varsity and stuff, it's hard to like tell you how excited I am as well as the boys, but there's definitely something in the air. Like, we always give it like 100% at training, but there's some different buzz in the air. There's shots going in, but it's not like out of malice. It's excitement. The boys want it. The boys are up for it. So you know, it's fun. It's exciting.
Let's go.
Selection's going to be a massive headache for me and Nick. We're really lucky that we've got 44 really talented lads and real individual lads who all offer something and a little bit different to each other. So we've had many a conversation leading up to next week when we're going to announce the side. We're really looking forward to picking our best side that we've got in our best 23, but we know it's going to be a real hard challenge to reduce that 44 down to that 23.
Good day. Here is the squad for Varsity 2023. At number 1, we have got Joe Osawemu. Will Lewis.
At 8, we've just flown him back. He's managed to arrive just in time.
He was on international duty.
Yeah, Taylor Randall. At number 18, we've got pretty much Bubble's little brother, is Sheldon. We spoke a lot about making sure we know our roles and what our job is on Wednesday. So if you've not made that 23, your job's to make it as easy for that 23 to win on Wednesday. And sticking around the group, building the energy through the day, because you can be the energy drivers, right?
Yeah.
It's a whole fucking massive squad effort to go and win this. And I'm excited for it. I can't wait.
Varsity is probably one of the most exciting days of the year. Obviously, you've got most of the sports at the university competing, and it's so important to make sure that everyone's there supporting each other. I think we kick off at about 4 p.m, so we're quite a late kick-off, so making sure that we're there supporting everyone throughout the day and making our voices heard will just make sure that people come down and support us and make sure the energy is there all day.
Come on, Goober! Eagles hunting cast. Yeah! See that start, come on!
In regards to like supporting the other teams at uni, like especially at varsity and stuff, we're quite excited for it. Like we, as a team, we all go down and watch the netball or the women's football if it's on. Like we make a real conscious effort for it, and I feel like varsity is going to be even better for that because it's not just like other sports I'm watching. Like people are just coming who aren't part of society or aren't part of the sport, and it's a good way to like showcase that as well. So it brings together everyone as a uni because regardless if you've watched the sport before or you've played it before, you are just rooting for your uni.
main thing about being like a later kickoff is, you get those nerves, you're watching everyone else compete and you're just building up this expectation, and it's just making sure as soon as you get into those change rooms, you get the jerseys on, get out, and then make sure you get those early game nerves out of your system. And that all comes from the warm up. That comes from making sure we've got the right intensity and the right attitude from dot, and making sure that by that first whistle goes, we're all in the right mindsets.
Control what we control!
So as a coach, I try not to wear the emotions too much. I try and be that calming influence, but obviously we all get nervous, we all get those pre-game nerves, which is good, and trying to challenge the lads to feel it, and it shows you care, shows you have a care for what you're doing. But yeah, for me, hopefully won't get too nervous and just trying to do my job on the day, make it as good as possible for the lads.
Just before the game, there's a lot of nerves, and you notice a lot of like the louder boys in training or on the pitch, they go a bit inside themselves. There's like these mental preparations that they do. You'll see them a lot of the time. They'll just have music in, they'll be staring at the floor, tapping their feet, just getting in the mindset of it. Because rugby is very it's an egotistical sport. You've got to be on it. And if you're not, there's like so many different reasons behind that. At least that's what like I think personally. Like if my preparation or my traditions go out the window, I feel that would definitely affect my performance on the pitch. Because I know, like personally, I'll chew the same piece of gum all day until that game. I don't know why, but it just works for me. It calms you down. It gets you in the right headspace. Gets you thinking purely about what I'm going to do first.
Outside, you stay on this pitch, right? These 4 lines, circle this, that's all you give a shit about. Don't look at them, don't speak to them, right? This is our game to win, let's not fucking lose it. Let's break, let's go. Boys, make sure all the stuff is out. I think they're already out. Let's go. Come on! Yes! Oh my God! I need that so bad!
This has been a real tough season for the Bears, and as like I understand it's sad that we got relegated and stuff like that, but I'm excited for it because it's a whole new chapter, it's a whole new challenge for us next year, and I'm moving into the captaincy role next year, and there's a lot I want to put in, and I feel like this could be really good for us. it'll be a really good opportunity to like build from the bottom up again, because I've got 2 more years, especially after the Varsity win. Everyone's still buzzing, everyone wants another win, and I feel like this could be a real good year. There's a real buzz about this year. We have a very fresher orientated team, and now we've come in our first like uni year of rugby experience. Moving into next year, we've got that under our belt. We've got them games under our belt, and we are, like I spoke to a few of the boys, we're really excited for next year. As bad as it was us getting relegated, we have got some plans for next year. We've got stuff in place for next year. We're really like driving for next year. We want this to be our year.
Right, boys, hands in on me. Oh, that's so cool.
Craig, you're fucking beautiful.
Right, boys, nice and loud. Bears on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bears! I like that camera. That's what
Tiki tiki tonga, amasa masa waya. Ole ole ole. Tiki tiki tonga,
Amasa masa waya.
amasa masa waya. Ole ole ole. Ole ole ole. Tiki tiki tonga, tiki tiki tonga. Masa masa waya, masa masa waya. Ole ole ole. Ole ole ole. Tiki tiki tonga, amasa masa waya. Ole ole ole. Tiki tiki tonga, tiki tiki tonga.